Good morning. This is Coach D. Anthony, and I'm here. Well, tell you the truth, I'm here because every morning now I'm up at an ungodly hour because of my daughter's new middle school schedule. So I decided, why don't I make use of the time and start doing a daily motivational and empowerment segment. So today is the very first day. And basically, I just want to be able to jump on for a couple minutes, offer a little insight, a little empowerment, maybe a story to help you start your day a little bit better and feel a little bit more empowered as you make it through the day, and hopefully teach a couple of things along the way as well to help you uh, better navigate this grief. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump in. What I wanted to share this morning was a message about conditioning. And this is one of my favorite stories I've run into, or anecdotes that I've run into along the way. But, you know, I'm curious, if you've ever seen an elephant in a circus, these are some huge, mighty beasts, right? And if you've ever seen them when they're not performing, they can take these elephants and tie the thinnest rope to them and take the other end of the rope and tie it to a post that they simply stick in the ground with their hand. And that elephant will stand there and not move a muscle until the trainer comes back and releases them. And so you might wonder, well, why doesn't the elephant get away? I mean, the elephant could basically sneeze and be free, right? Well, it turns out when the elephant was very young, what they did was they took a thick chain and tied it to the elephant, and they took the other side and they tied it to a thick tree trunk. And that little elephant pulled and tugged and whined, and but he couldn't get away. All he did was hurt himself and scar himself and whine some more, and he got tired, and he came to the realization, he became conditioned that whenever he was bound, he could not be free. Well, the truth is that we work that same way. Our minds, the way we process things, we can become conditioned to believe that certain limitations exist simply because, that was all that was available to us at the time, or that was all that we knew at the time. And so much like that adult elephant that gets big and could free himself at any time, the real constraint is not physical anymore, it's psychological. And if you think about that in human behavior, it turns out that that shows up when it comes to grief as well. Because when we get hit so severely, and we're struggling, we're looking for answers, and there seem to be no answers available. Well, I'm here to tell you that there are answers. There are things that we can do to change the way that we carry grief. And that's some of the things that I have been helping survivors with for the last 5.5 years or so, as I help them free themselves of some of the weight and some of the misery and pain that they have been carrying, and help them, you know, begin to step toward a life worth living. And as some of the things that I share uh, on within the group and on the page and in other places, is some of the things that I share one-on-one as well. And it's some of the things that I'm going to look to share here in the mornings so that we can start to move forward and we can start to help you get out, or at least free yourself of some of this weight and some of this darkness and some of this pain. So hang in there. I hope this morning's segment will turn out to be something that is really invaluable for you. I invite you to let me know what you think, whether you think this is a good idea, whether you're going to look for these videos on a regular basis. I invite you to engage and tell me what you think, what questions you have, and feel free to suggest some additional topics. But for now, I'm going to sign off, and I just want to wish you the very best possible day. You hang in there. Answers are closer than you think, and the potential is better than you know. Have a good day. Talk to you tomorrow.